Hola, 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 hola. Hello, everybody. As you can see, I am recording from a different room. While I was gone, my baby was hard at work changing our spare bedroom into a crafting area for me. We got some work to do. I'm trying to make sure that I get in here just to get used to having somewhere to go. We got some work to do. Obviously, I don't have a great internet connection. I've been here a year and a half. And a year ago, they changed out how they were handling internet. They told us it was included. They no longer mean it's included. They just meant they're going to charge us for the internet at the same time that we pay the rent. That was how they meant to say it. But they said it was included, meaning you pay this price and this comes with it. No, they didn't mean it like that. They apologized for explaining it incorrectly, but they still expected to receive payment. So there was no, hey, we'll split the difference type of deal. So we were paying and we were supposed to be getting, just some great service or whatever. The service was not great. So I continue to be plagued with internet issues, and it impacts us differently. I'm just learning that from different parts of the home. So I'm on the other end where the router is. And so I have fewer issues on that end than over here. And there's some issues. So if you guys lose me, stay tuned. Now, you guys know that we are finishing up, Lizzie and I, our hashtag heart. Doesn't work, just so you guys know. I'm on my iPad and it's not working. All the little signals that everybody else is able to use. Hashtag heart, love is in the air. We did week 3 live last week. I, again, had to struggle. I have to make a copy of a copy. So usually I run the wheel natively. I record it while it's running so that you guys are getting, then I upload it. Not thinking like that how difficult it would be. I did the wheel twice online. So the week 2 winner, I did, the wheel live. But the hard part is I have to go back, watch it, and then on my device that I'm watching on, then record that little section to upload, because I wasn't thinking, and I simply, ran the wheel live. So that it can appear on social media, that's what I want to do. I did that last week also, not realizing I still hadn't taken the time to sit down and actually watch and record that little snippet for week 2's winner, which is Tammy Glaze-Knapp Simon. She's right here also. So I just want to make sure that I'm keeping you guys up to date with what's going on. We have had week 1, week 2, week 3 winner. The week 4 winner, which was going to be pulled Saturday, Lizzie hadn't, she wasn't prepared yet. So she didn't run it. She was going to do something on a whipping chat. She wasn't able to. So that is still pending week 4. And then you guys know we have a grand prize. Obviously, I didn't want to run the grand prize wheel, and we have not yet picked week number 4 yet. So week number 3, that was for a $20 gift card to Captured by Radiance. If you've participated with us in the past, at the end of our collab, that's when we award the prizes. I think there was just a question of what, we were needing. I need your email if you're getting a gift card, and obviously your address, so I can mail out a Love is in the Air Pom Pow pin. Again, you'll reach out to either myself or Lizzie. And this year we simply paid for the prizes. So we didn't take the opportunity, like we have in the past, to see who's wanting to help market maybe their small business. We wanted to pick from our favorites, those that we're kind of loyal to and we work with often, and we paid directly. So I do want to make sure that I went over that because I'm not sure if we highlighted it enough at the beginning. I know the rules were there were no stinking rules, and I wanted to stay, near and dear and true to that. Um, we limited, how, what kind of work in progress you could bring in. We definitely limited that. And just checking in, doing the weekly, challenge questions and posting. I didn't pose a lot of challenge questions. I did for the first 2 weeks. And then we all knew that I was going to be leaving. I went on a cruise, the cruise of a lifetime. It was a beautiful, time away where I could just rest, relax, and try and reset. I had a great time. I'm still trying to recover and get back into just some semblance of, normality. And I definitely don't have that yet. I know if you guys were watching, you know that Friday, Saturday, it's half of Thursday, I was in the process of switching medication. And so trying to get that out of my system. I wasn't taking anything. And the new medication was going to start Sunday. I did have some side effects, some horrible side effects, unfortunately, and that has slowed me down a little bit. Today, was probably the first day that, like, hey, how are you? And I'm not too impacted in things. But, there were some side effects nonetheless, which is normal anytime you're, changing medications and things. So no concerns, just that it slowed me back down. Now I'm going to get in. I want to say hello to everybody. Yes, you guys, if you can't tell, this is my little spare room. It's my new craft room. So over here is the bed. It's a box sitting on it. There's a desk. I'll probably, when I'm feeling a little bit better, maybe, stand up and walk you guys around. But for now, the goal is to just kind of come in here and try and get used to, being outside of my normal four-wall quadrant. What do you guys think? Do you have a craft room, an area where you go and craft? What my daughter tried to do, and I think she did a phenomenal job, is give me areas. So here, right where I'm looking at you, behind this iPad is a TV. I don't have a TV in my room because I don't watch a lot of TV. And what I do watch, is app related. I can go on Netflix. I can go on Prime Video, and watch that way. So I don't, have a remote where I'm flicking. Well, I do now, where I'm flicking through to watch programming. So this is new and this is different. The next thing she wanted me to have is an area where I can craft with my polymer clay, and I don't have to be like remove that like I do in my other room and swap out a craft. So behind me, you guys see this is gonna be like a resin station. Off over here is going to be, there's a desk. It's an empty desk. And so the goal is that that's where I can diamond paint and leave my diamond painting, there and get up to go to another station to do other things. So hopefully everything will work out. And that's the plan though. So I'm going to get over. I want to say hello to everyone, starting off with Billy. Hi, Billy. How are you? If you're sending me a message, I can't see it on Messenger. I just see notification. So it's not popping up with the words. So I do apologize. Let's see. Hi, Deborah. Manad. Kerwin's in the house. Woo. Hello, Kerwin. Rochelle. Hey, Momo. Denise, hello. How are you? Michelle. Cheryl. Lizzie is in chat. I'm not sure why. Lizzie is in chat though. Okay, Lizzie. Hi, Rosalind. Robin. Hi, Linda. Rhonda. Hi, Marla. Cheryl says, she's talking to Deb. She just started Piece of the Garden. Oh, wow. I am almost on time. You are definitely on time, Melinda. I probably came in when you came in. Let's see. Hi, Tennis. How are you doing this evening? Look at everyone. Hi, Mary. Mary's in the house. Oh, let's see. Rochelle will be home Friday for a little while. She'll be back on the road. This is her busy time of the year. So, sounds perfect, Tia. There we go. Linda says, I got a craft room, and I do small ones on the couch. Don't forget your Lego space. That's a good idea. So, there is a big empty space right here. There's nothing here. That might be a good place to put like a Lego table, a little, maybe like bistro, where I could sit, maybe enjoy my time snacking or something like that. Over here in the corner, there's nothing here also. And I'm like, maybe that's a good area to just start stacking diamond paintings. You never know. I did go ahead and order. You guys know we talked about this a few weeks ago. What's in your cart? That was what we called that section. And I showed what was in my shopping cart. I showed what was in my shopping cart on Dreamer Designs. And every once in a while, you guys don't see me doing a lot with diamond painting. I am a curator of an amazing diamond painting art gallery. And so because I'm the curator and I like to have the art of just the favorites, the things that I feel like I would be upset if I missed out on. I'm sorry. It's a stray curl that's just, it's getting on my nerves. But obviously, it's going to be there. It's just a dry curl. It looks stray though. So I did get it. Don't forget, we're going to put on our crowns and Lego build with friends. That's going to be a good one. We're going to have a ball. Next up, you guys know that I was on the fence about this. I think this one right here is beautiful for the hashtag Splish Splash Spring Bash of 2025. Yes, it was in my cart. You guys saw it. I shared my whole cart with you. And so this one right here was there. Care Bears. I loved it because I don't see where I have to do a lot of changing out. Like even for a skin tone, I feel like the skin tone might just be a shade or two, darker. But this one definitely had, I think it had 11 ABs. This one was coming stock. 11 ABs and I think 4 crystals. So this one, you ready to go with all your blinging ideas. You can change it out if you want. You don't have to put the bling where they want you to put the bling. So, but I thought that was cute. There wasn't a lot of changes that I felt that one would be ready for me to just go with. Just talk while the Legos hang out on the table. You know how we do. That is true. That would be a lot of fun. Cheryl Cat says, I like that. I'm a curator, DP hoarder, and collector as well. So this one right here kind of reminds me of, I have an aunt. A lot of people say that I look like her. I don't know. I see a resemblance because obviously we're family, but this picture right here reminds me of her. On my mom's side of the family, my grandmother, she's Native American, and she married an African American who he used to own slaves. So it is very controversial in any event. They created all walks of life when they got together. And one of my aunts, my mom's sisters, just this picture reminds me of her. So I've done an homage to my grandmother before when I got Pocahontas. And I felt like, this is a depiction. Because my grandfather doesn't look anything like John White. But Just being funny, guys. I did get Pocahontas from Mandy Manzano as an homage to my grandmother, and some of the stories and things she told us. She did grow up on a reservation. And then, last but not least, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think that this one was in my cart for so long. I can't remember if I'd already bought it and then forgot to take it off of the wish list and put it back in the cart or not. I will be checking. Obviously, if it's already purchased, there's gonna be a giveaway. So yeah. And yes, I do that from time to time when I like something. So this is to grandmother's house we go. It's the big one. I have to look it up, but she's a big one. I think she 160 by 60. I'm sorry, she's 180 by 60. That's very big. So love Christmas. And it reminds me of my dad's house. If you guys have ever had an opportunity, I'll repost again. But if you guys have ever had the opportunity to, there's my Lizzie. Oh, wow. Hi, Lizzie.
Oh, look at the mist. Apparently, I didn't get the memo. I didn't know I had to come in.
You didn't see when this was created, the invitation that said for tonight.
I got the invitation while you're live.
Well, you didn't check earlier?
No, it only popped up like it dinged when you're on.
Oh, that's not good. So, what you working on, and did you finish? Because you were the one who said let's do an extension.
I finished it. The post review is up. If you watched my channel, you would know this. Just saying.
Hi, Lizzie. How are you today?
Oh, my glue dots are sticking too hard.
That sounds like a problem. Does anyone else have that? How do we overcome it?
If anybody knows, let me know.
Go ahead and type that down in the chat. Lizzie.
I can't see chat.
You can't? On your iPad?
Let me see. If I go here, nothing happens. Oh, if I do that, then I can't see us, but...
Lizzie, tell the people about your good news. Let's go ahead and kick it off. Kick off the celebration. I want everybody to get ready to type congratulations in the chat. Although I already told her this was hers, there didn't need to be a pep talk, although I gave her a good one. I let her know that she had to manifest this positive energy, that I saw that there was no one other than her that could do this. She still, took herself mentally through the process. Go ahead and tell them what you did, Lizzie.
Well, if people follow my channel, they know that I work and I sometimes cover a line, and I'm the operator of a line sometimes when people aren't there. So someone quit and there was a position opened, and then another operator moved to a different line, so then there was 2 openings, and a girl that I work with, she wanted straight nights. She does that line as well. She's been covering too, and with me, and she said she wanted straight nights, and I said, well, I'm always on straight days. So we both applied. There's 3 people that applied for the position, but her and I got the position. So I am now an operator, which is a pay raise, it's a promotion, so I'm quite happy about that.
Tell them how many levels you jumped.
I was a level 2, and now I'm operator, which exceeds the levels. So yeah,
How,
quite
how many
happy.
levels does that make?
Well, in the packaging hall, there's 4 levels, and she said that the operator position is higher than the highest levels. So I don't know because still haven't gotten my package. They said that
So
they were going to um email it to me, but I haven't received it yet. But it starts Sunday, and of course, it is the time shift day, and I have to be there a half an hour before my shift. So that's going to be like, because it moves forward, right? I'm going to be so zonked on Sunday. So yeah, it starts Sunday, and even though we're still doing the job right now, we're just
doesn't
getting paid for it the proper wage until Sunday.
That's right. You should be very proud of yourself. Look at all those congratulations. Woo! Go, Lizzie! Congrats, Lizzie. That is great news. So, Lizzie is the go to person for this line. They are always having her run the line when there's some sort of contraption or emergency or someone just cutting up and acting up. She's always the go to person. She runs the line very steady, and she brings, how just she brings dependability, I think is the best way to say it. So once this person quits and they're in jeopardy, they've been reaching out to her. And I told her, that's your job, period. It's yours. It's just a formality. Don't worry, don't fret. I know we do still worry. We do still fret. But at the end of the day, there's no better person for this position than her. And I think they all know. We know it. If you've watched her channel, you hear her, stories and tales of woe on this particular line. And it didn't just start. So she's been telling the stories over and over. That's absolutely right, Cheryl. Lizzie, you have to know your value. I've been telling her, don't worry about this. You got this. You have this. And I think just, that doubt kind of eats away at you, or you second guess, things have happened in the job where, there might have been, legitimate reason to worry. I get that. But there's no better person to have this position than her. And it was just her time. So thank you guys for all of the congratulatory
Thank
messages.
you.
I definitely
I am happy about it.
good.
It's not as hard on my shoulder, my arm, and my hand as the middle on line 6. So I do have relief of that. Even though my hand is very sore, but it was from previous weeks. I don't know, maybe diamond painting is a bit of a factor of it too, of why it's hurting so much lately, but
You diamond paint too much? Did I just hear you say that?
maybe.
You just what? Y'all hear this? Where is Mudnod? Where is Mary? Where I need Amy Smut in the house. Tammy, you here? Melinda, where my crew at? So late, and is she here? I need my crew. Where is Gail? Gail is probably not here right now. She's gonna watch it back. I need my
She's
crew.
probably sleeping because it's late.
I need my crew to witness what was just said. Uh, there we go. Y'all rain in the thunder. Like, what? I can't believe it. Let's get these fingers. What did she say? Yes.
Am I
She
still on the same
said,
shift as Clem? Yes. I'm still on straight days,
that's a good
which is
question.
good. And I'm like thinking, and then I was thinking to myself, do I really want to rotate if they tell me I have to rotate? And I'm thinking, well, yeah, I will rotate from nights to days if I have to, because I need this change. But I'm thankful that because she's going to do straight nights, I don't have to. Straight nights is obviously more money, but I don't care about the 50 cents or whatever it is more.
She
But you know, the girl
she always
that's
wanted
doing
nights
it, she's
though.
single. She's single. She lives alone. Like she needs that money more than me. You know what I mean? That's why she wants straight nights.
She wanted straight nights, so this was working out perfect for them. This could not have been designed better. So
And then
you just
she's
had
like,
to.
we still have breakfast in the morning together because sometimes we go out for breakfast at Stacks. So that will continue now because now I won't be working with her. I'll just be seeing her as we pass.
As you pat, yeah, as you hand off and exchange the position. But
Mm-hmm.
this is perfect. This is a ideal way for the company, and you guys already were doing. You were already doing everything, and she already wanted to work nights. So they just are gonna pay you guys your worth. That's all. Yeah. hmm Next up, what are you going to be working on for hashtag Get Your Weird On? We talked about it. You showed it. Um,
I'm
and then I
already working on it.
you okay because I
I
know that
switched some stuff up. I put blue crystals in the water.
you're gonna make water look wet. Oh,
And then there's like, you know how she's wearing sunglasses, the frog? So I
because
did some pixie dust for
oh
her
for the sunglasses.
for the sunglasses. And then there's one more.
She has
Oh,
a bathing suit on. Are you
I
gonna do
did
something with the bathing?
a green pixie dust as well. So I changed up three things in this little painting. I don't know. This is what I've got done so far. I'll show you. I just started it. This painting from Timu, they've gone over like the glue went over the edges so far. I had to put washi tape around it. That's what I got done so far.
Look at that. So you still I see that you're still sectioning off when it comes to like washi taping down. Is that your preference? You don't like release paper or where are you at with that?
Well, I was doing release papers, but I don't know. I just thought I never liked this way of doing the washi tape, and then I thought, well, let me try the washi tape, and now I really like it because I can make the sections as big as I want. But I still use release papers sometimes, but just lately I've been sectioning it off.
So it says MudNet says I'm doing a canvas with two mushrooms. That one has bunny ears and the other has a St. Patty's Day hat. Okay.
That's cute. I remember
So
you saying that the last time.
what? That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
So, yeah, I have to work all weekend while
Well,
you guys
you
are
know
all
that.
having fun.
Well, this
Okay.
weekend is my daughter's birthday. So
Oh,
yeah,
yay.
yep, she's gonna be 10 all over again. Um,
You're hilarious.
listen, I'm not getting near my age.
10 years old and she's a teacher. Wow.
My daughter is the
She
teacher
must
extraordinaire.
be a genius.
She is definitely a genius, and she just gets along so well with the kids.
Yeah, because they're the same age.
They're same age mentally. um, my daughter is a middle school teacher, and she is trying to teach. Um, I
Actually,
think
then she's younger than them, is she not?
she's
I
older than them.
don't know how old the middle school is.
They are 11, 12, and 13 years old. And so she's working with them. Not math. She is. She said, hopefully not math. Nope. She does English. So right now she is teaching them how to write in different styles. So MLS, AML, Chicago style. They're all writing styles that we learned in English with her mom at 29. There you go, Cheryl. You got math. You majored in math. I'm proud of you. Um, so they can be testy, especially when she's giving examples if they don't like the examples and
When are
things.
you ever going to tell the truth?
Never. So that goes to the grave with you, or Clem Sea Dog becomes Clementine. And other issues.
He was lying in the bedroom, and I'm like, I went in there to put on a proper shirt. And I had to put a bra on for you. And I'm like, apparently I'm supposed to go live. I didn't get the notice.
She forgot that she asked for the extension, guys. On the
I asked for the extension, but I didn't think I had to go on the live too.
What we're gonna do?
I don't know.
I even remember saying, "What are we extending?" We're extending the wheel runs. In other words, because obviously we always, do our own. When it comes to gift cards, we always do our own. We buy the gift cards. We don't wait for them to be awarded and things. And this time around, we decided that we were going to pay for our own gifts. We weren't going to ask, for sponsorships and things like that. This way, we were able to highlight just the companies that we have, kind of the most loyalty to and things. So hopefully you guys definitely appreciated that, kind gesture. We battled. You guys know the rules are there ain't no stinking rules, and we paying for these out our own pocket. So these are all our true testaments of appreciation for you guys participating, coming out, posting your progress pics. Lizzie over here heading up the brigade, the diamond painting military police chief, who's going on a respite. What craft will she do while she's working, taking time off from diamond painting? That's the next question.
Why would you be taking time off for diamond painting?
You don't need to take time off. You are working yourself into a frenzy diamond painting.
I took some time off of YouTube for a little bit.
Not YouTube, diamond painting. You still diamond painting galore. That's why your arm is bothering you. Remember? Tammy said, "Wow, thank you both so much for that." Oh,
I forget what I was gonna say.
Didn't even know that was in one ear and out the other. Real quick thought pass through, huh? Oh, Lizzie, you crack me up. So, what shows have we been watching this week? Let's go ahead and do a quick recap.
Well, last time you guys all talked about Heartland, so that's what I'm on right now.
What are you on? You made it to season 2 that fast?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I might have slept through some of it. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm on season 2 right now.
So, I'm watching Reacher. I don't know what it's about. I'm gonna tell you that. And be honest, the man is just good looking to look at, and I noticed.
So you're not following the storyline.
I have no idea what's happening. I just know
I tried watching it this one too, and I don't really
turn the volume down. You got the TV up too loud. If you're distracted and you're having a hard time, that means you're watching it. Your mind is trying to actually focus on what's going on. Who needs to do that? You're diamond painting anyway, right? So turn the volume down. Just look up and stare at him. There's one point where he needs to go somewhere at night. And the only way he can do that is to swim there. So he has to call ahead because you guys know he has one outfit. He wears the outfit the whole time, washes it every day. So he obviously can't swim in his outfit. So he takes the outfit off, swims to the destination that he needs to be at, and then gets out and
I totally have this upside down.
starts walking, Anyway, I don't remember what he needed to do. I just know
What is this?
that's green.
Oh, the letter.
It says Z.
It's
Z.
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 Not Z. It's Z.
Bonnie says, I love the new show on Fox, Docket. It got renewed for season 2. What, 22 episodes? What is that? I didn't know shows went that long anymore. 13 seems to be.
Oh, Doc.
It says
I
Doc.
like that show too.
Uh-oh.
I've been watching that one too.
So Deborah
I
is
watched
binging
the latest episode though, so don't tell me.
Deborah's binging Suits. Deborah, did you hear anything about Suits coming back? I heard that
it's Suits LA though. It's different people.
Okay, so it's gonna be Suits LA. Okay, so I thought so.
I watched the first episode. It's not too bad. It's kind of, it's different.
Okay, there we go. Rochelle says, I pulled out Legos and my crown. My husband said, what in the world are you doing now? Jeez, I cracked up so bad I was in tears. He said, what retreat are you heading to now? That's called Royalty Reigns. You're going to get your crown and we are going to just craft it up. Yes. I said crowns and Legos. He said, oh, that's great. That sounds like it is going to be fun. It's going to be totally fun. We're going to talk about where we're going to put the Legos when we're done and how many of us can do this with our husbands. Think about that, So that's where I was starting to, kind of go. Although at the cruise, our cross-stitch retreat, one of the husbands, he definitely ended up giving it a try. He tried to make an X. So kudos to him. He's going to get a project. Yep, I said it. You guys heard me. He's going to get a project on the next cruise. That way his hands stay busy also. So Mudnut says, not found a show to binge watch yet since I am done with Heartland. As you guys know, Heartland's been on for, I hear it's coming into its 18th season. So it is definitely
I got a lot of catching up to do,
You got a lot of catching up
to do. It'll be to the point where Clem will get so peed off that I've been watching it too much.
Well, okay, it is that time of the year where everybody, they kind of retreat back into Vampire Land. I started to hear a lot of people talking about vampires again. I saw in some chats. So, that's Vampire Diaries, the originals, things like that. He's like, when you leaving? Do I need to drop you off? I said, oh no, car service will be picking me up. I'm good. I like that car service. Bonnie says, another one I love is Lincoln Lawyer. I definitely like Lincoln Lawyer. I'm watching.
Oh yeah, I like that one too. But the last episode where he opens up the trunk and there's a dead body in it. So let's see what happens next season.
Thanks for telling us that.
Oops, sorry.
Thanks. Nothing like a little spoiler or two ruin the whole season, you guys. But she said they're going to clarify it the next season. So now we got to cross our fingers and hope the show get picked up. Because you know how they'll do us. Like, So Help Me Todd just went out. I mean, that show was good. And it got canceled.
Yeah, I like that show too.
Mm-hmm. So
sometimes I wonder how they figure out which ones are good or not. Because,
well, they told us last year that it's not necessarily ratings. Sometimes it could be production costs. So NCIS Hawaii, which was one of my favorite whodunit type, cops and robbers, it got canceled last year. And it was not because of ratings. So they were still high in the ratings. They got canceled. because production in Hawaii, the cost is just too high.
Why is it that I look so close up and you look?
I don't know.
You just want all my blubber to show.
I don't know. I'm on an iPad, just like you. Make yours work. Make the magic happen. Now you got on the bra. Thank you for that, by the way, Lizzie. I just want to make sure that I thank you.
My back don't thank you right now.
So
Maybe we have to
crazy.
stand like this and diamond paint.
Is that really killing you?
What?
You know why?
The bra?
It's because you don't have an ergonomic Palm Pal pen in your hand. Look at that. So you're doing like this and your hand is not relaxing. That's why I designed these. They're so comfortable and they're soothing to the hand. And then
no, I was getting cramped up with yours too.
Look, that wasn't so. You're not supposed to say that. I need to take you back through marketing 101. I swear. Tia's sitting in the basement and Lizzie is in there. Billy's. They're bringing back Brigger. Hi, Angie. Billy said that I'm in the basement and you up in the attic. That might be true. Obviously, the way the room is designed and things like that. So here's my closet. That's where I'm going to probably focus on getting a lot of my diamond paintings in there and things like that. So it's 3 doors to the closet, straight to the back. Yeah, it's a lot. So straight to the back, that is the bathroom. Obviously, you see the shower and things. Love that. And see this big old box. There's nothing right here. So I believe
get rid of the bed.
Why would I need to do that? Then what would I put all in this area? This whole area is Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte are coming back this month. Uh-oh. Lizzie, did you hear that? Oh, I already saw that. Why would I get rid of the bed? Then when I'm going to hang out on when I get tired of sitting here. We see Lizzie's chest up and Tia just chin up.
I know. That's what I'm saying. How do you see? You need to put a pen behind your thing like I do.
A pen? Behind what?
iPad.
A pen behind the iPad?
How do you have your iPad?
It's a wooden. Yes, a wooden stand.
Well, I put a pen in between my case and my iPad, so it tilts it forward a little bit.
I'm a little okay. All right.
You got to tilt it forward a little bit.
Look, I was a minute or so late. That's all. Usually I'm running 5 to 7 minutes. I did a great job, okay? This is all new technology. I'm in here with a slower internet connection, and I'm making it work. Right?
So what are you going to do about that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be on time as much as possible every time.
No, about your internet connection.
I don't know like what I could. I make sure I pay the bill. What are you getting at? Just make the suggestion, because I'm not skipping. I mean, there's spaces in there.
Well, obviously you need to get fiber internet.
Did she just say that? Did y'all hear that out loud? Did Lizzie suggest something that when I suggest stuff to her, you gotta have money and peanut. Now all of a sudden she didn't got the job, and she went from see if you can get a better plan. She skipped from
get
a better plan to
job yet.
Go and get fiber. Fiber's like $400 a month. Really?
$400 a month, my butt.
I wouldn't know because I haven't looked into it.
Oh gosh!
Bonnie says,
$400. Think I could afford it?
At 2, Bonnie. Oh, it's $50 a month. If you have quantum fiber,
it's cheaper than in Canada.
It works great in Vegas for me. I don't have Spectrum. I have Cox. good old coax, to the modem router, and then, route the signal out. Now I stay in I don't live in Henderson anymore. So here in Vegas, I do feel like the internet is more suspect. Me too, Bonnie. Me too. The unfortunate part is the building I'm in, it's more like rounded. So there's like a center courtyard. And then if your window faces inward, it feels like you're getting those rooms that face inward, they're getting the worst signal. And so my room and this room are the rooms that face inward. And that might be what's going on because they redid the lines. I'm speculating. It sounds feasible. Bonnie said I had Cox and Henderson. There was no other choice. Yup.
Oh, you know what I hate about crystals? Sometimes they're not good. You know what I'm saying?
That was what you was giving us? Like I was waiting on a really detailed, and this is what you said. You know what I hate about crystals? Sometimes they're not good. I feel like
they're see-through. You know what I'm saying? You can see a flaw on the light pad. That's my problem.
Okay, so I like that a little bit better.
I see all the flaws on the light.
Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm not feeling Momo. Oh, well, I hope you get the feeling better. I was wondering. Almost normally in the audience, really helping us cut up. Angie says, I have to get my hands and eye coordination back and strength back in my legs. I've been in the hospital for almost a month and I just got home February. Oh, Angie, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I'm hoping that, you get a speedy recovery. I definitely can understand, just kind of needing that time to heal and to, feel restored. I think that when the silver gets scratched off the backs of them, that's when the silver gets scratched off the backs of them. Lizzie, did you hear that? What you doing?
I heard it.
Okay. So that's when the silver gets scratched off the backs of them. Okay? They're just more than not good. Oh, Angie, that's a long time to be in the hospital. I'm glad to hear you're home. Yeah, see? Everyone's showing love. Good. Coming out. So this week, in the past, I have bought my daughter, little trinkets and things like that. I know you guys have probably heard this story if you've been around for a while, where I bought her an Apple Watch and she don't use the watch. In fact, I've had to have sightings, of the watch. Like, I want to see the watch. Bring me the watch. Show me the watch. So I paid $581 and I believe 14 cents for this watch. I just want to see the watch. I want to know that, I had a good investment. But it wasn't. It was a horrible investment. When you buy for someone, make sure it's something they want. Apparently, she didn't want an Apple Watch. If she did, she doesn't use the watch. So, and
even as a teacher, she don't use the watch.
Nope, I ain't seen the watch since the last time I asked her to see the watch. That was a year ago. I've been asking every birthday. The watch should be at this point. It's gonna be 2 years old. I asked her to see the watch last year. She went and got a regular watch because she couldn't find it, and she typed or wrote on a piece of paper, I, with the dot, capital W, ATCH, and then put an apple and taped it to some random watch. And then when I'm asking, well, I want to see the watch. So you guys know, if it's too far away, I got to put on glasses because I just can't see naturally, organically off into the distance. So she is like real quick with the arm off in the distance and things. And I'm still looking like, something looks strange, something look off, right? So we're watching this. Oh, Ma, you're missing it. It's the best part. I get distracted very easily. So eventually, it's a commercial or something, and I put on, and I'm like, that does not look like the $581 watch I bought you. Show me that watch. So she shows me her hand, and sure enough, she had took the time to cut a little circle and write iWatch and put an apple on this watch, trying to deceive me. So I say this because last year she didn't get nothing. And I told her, I'll take you out to eat, but refer to that Apple Watch. This year, I am of the same mindset. And I would like for you guys to just rein in a little bit and let me know, is this right? Or should I just, because somebody said, oh, once you give it, it's theirs and whatever, Melinda says, I bought my husband an Apple Watch and it's been sitting in the drawer there for 3 years. See, Melinda, I know how you feel. I do. Paul, get the watch and wear the watch. Angie says, my mom's celebration of life was January 11th. January 23rd, I went into the hospital. I was unresponsive. My family found out I had spine. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad that you're on the path and to healing and recovery. Okay, Angie. What do you think, Lizzie?
Well, about the watch thing?
Yeah.
Well, Sarah did kind of the same. Well, I bought her like this 3D handheld. I think it was a Nintendo or I don't know. Whatever the Game Boy, but it was the 3D one. And I spent a good penny on it. And then when she moved out, she ended up selling it. And I was kind of upset because, I paid that money for it and then she turned around and sold it. So that was kind of poopy. But I can't wear watches at work, so I want an iWatch, but what's the point? Like, it's just like my ring. I only can wear it on my days off. I don't know. Is it worth it just to wear it on my days off?
How did this become about you? I'm talking about, go back to the Sarah part.
Sarah has an iWatch.
Stop it.
So does Alyssa.
Melinda
Alyssa
says,
got
I
an
think you
iWatch
said
for her
watch
graduation from her in-laws or her boyfriend's parents that are filthy rich. Make me feel real bad when all I gave her was a little bit of money.
Wait a minute, Luke got money?
Luke's parents do.
Okay. I've been nice to him. Y'all haven't. Oh, I'm in the wheel. There we go. Y'all better stop being mean to that boy when he come around. I'm telling you.
I'm not mean to him at all.
That's why I got all 25 of my questions
They're
out when I first met
They're
him.
coming over tomorrow.
See, that's always pays to be nice.
She
I'm
has
in the
pain
wheel.
in her hand too. Maybe she's feeling sympathy pains for her mother.
I don't think that's what it is. We're gonna check the water. We're gonna check the water.
I do drink a lot of, I filter it. I use Brita water to make my juice.
We're gonna check the water, but I don't think it's nothing sympathy related. Billy says, wear your ring on a chain. Oh, I like that. You can definitely
You can't wear it on a chain either.
What?
Nope.
So Melinda has this is the resolve of all resolve. I love this. I think you should ask for the watch back, have a program for yourself like I'm going to do, and just call it a wash and move on. I agree. Lord knows.
She probably doesn't have it. If she pretended to write on it. Obviously, she doesn't have a clue where it is.
She doesn't have a clue. Definitely doesn't have a clue. That was the last like big chunk of money that I said that I would be spending. At this point, you're
So,
lucky.
have you seen the watch since then?
I haven't seen the watch. I haven't seen the watch since I bought it. I have to do spot checks for it. And I did 2, maybe 3 spot checks. But a friend of mine, she says that I shouldn't be doing. I have, Angie. You didn't see my premiere. At the end of my Christmas premiere, I had 2, not 1, but 2 completes on a diamond painting.
Oh my gosh. Don't even start with that.
Was beautiful, Angie. And I had everybody at the end send all these hashtags to Lizzie, because Lizzie didn't think I would finish inty thing. And I had to teach her.
Show her these beautiful paintings you finished.
They're not in here, but they are paint gems.
You're in your craft room and they're not even in there.
I haven't moved everything over yet. Y'all, she don't pay attention. She was not listening when I said, I'm trying to get used to just coming in here.
You're home all day. Why didn't you get it done?
I can't stand you. I'm not in here all day.
I know you went out or whatever, and then you had a nap, and then you said you're gonna call me back, and you never did.
Let me tell you about this nap. This was full on sleep, girl. I was in here growling like a lion. It was Daniel and the lions pit up in there. I got in that bed and was like, and my son comes in, Mom, like, what? Prince, what do you want? He was like, you've been in here for a few hours. I'm like, and I'm sleeping. Don't wake me up when I hate that. Why would you wake me up from a dead cold sleep to tell me you notice I'm sleeping? Really? And he was like, you snoring? I said, that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. If somebody is snoring, that means they're sleeping good, especially if you never hear them snoring. Needless to say, I took my ass back to sleep after that and slept well. I think I slept for over 4 hours.
Wow.
So I meant to call you back, but I came in here and started playing around so that I would be prepared to do a live from my iPad. This is something new because I don't go live from my iPad. Y'all see every blend. I see every blend.
I've been having to go with my iPad because the computer just cuts out too much. And nothing worse than coming on a live and things going wrong. It drives me cuckoo.
Belinda said if she's lost it or sold it, it was a gift, then you should probably still just move on. I know. I'm trying. That's what I'm hearing. That's the general consensus, is that it was a gift. Keep it moving. But the mom in me is like, that ain't never a gift. It's always a gift in contemplation of your appreciation for the rest of your life. I need to see it like being honored. Like you got an homage set up, candles, I need to see the appreciation. I don't want to feel like it was a bad idea. So, and it was a bad idea. So, you sure have everything you need to diamond paint, but don't do any. That's so very observant of you, Angie.
So now you have no excuse if you have 2 desks there.
I do have a desk right here.
And you're on a desk right now.
That's the desk, yeah. I'm trying not to make the iPad fall because it'll come toppling over.
But are you at a desk right now?
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a desk off to the side.
Yep.
So you have no excuse to have a diamond painting out at all times.
Nope, not once this desk has a diamond painting on it. It's no diamond painting on it right now.
But you can put a diamond painting on it.
I think that's the goal.
Where's your frogs?
Hmm?
Remember? We were supposed to do the frogs together.
Well, I didn't say we weren't going to do the frogs together. I just haven't done it yet. You clearly weren't listening to me today.
We didn't talk about the frogs today.
All right.
Now what are you doing?
Show you.
What are you up to?
Yeah.
It's a watch.
That's my desk, my diamond painting desk. That's one of my resin boxes. I have two. They're both going to go here on this station. That's where I'll put my clay when my hands have warmed it up too much. So my empty station, I told you there's nothing here. I'm going to pile up diamond paintings over there. And then, just like I said over here, nothing over here. This is going to be my cross stitch and maybe my Lego corner. Uh-oh. How about that? Now, do you believe me?
Listen.
Listen, baby. As you pluck away.
It'll be all good if I see you actually working on a painting.
So we're going to go back to this and we're going to remind everyone I have absolutely no desire to just do it because, I want to miss it and I want to enjoy it. And it's a craft. We think different. You see, she's crafting her arm off. And when she no longer has the arm, she probably going to use her feet or toes or something to dye paint.
Using my mouth.
There you go. She already has backup. I could care less about, forcing it. For me, crafting is about fun. It's about a feeling. It's about a connection, and I still have an enjoyment for it. I don't want to lose that. And sometimes I feel like, people can diamond paint to the extent you've heard it. You've heard of diamond painting burnout. It's not a term that's new to everybody because everyone has experienced it over time. So for me, I don't want to get to a point where I hate diamond painting. I don't want to hear about it. I'm packing everything up and getting rid of it. So for me, it's about just doing it when it's something that I can't wait to do. You're such a positive, uplifting person. Denise, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. Tammy says we all have choices. She chooses not to diamond paint at this time. I do diamond paint some, but it's like a couple of plucks here, a couple of plucks there. Keep in mind there's also a guilt aspect because if I have time to diamond paint, you guys know I make the pins that I use in giveaways. I have a ton of, clay supplies.
So maybe I should just realize that you are more into clay than diamond painting.
It's not that I'm more into it. It's just that there's a guilt. If you have 4 hours that you can diamond paint, you do have these clay supplies that you could be using that 4 hours to condition clay to create some. I do have that aspect also. Now I cross stitch also. Now lately I cross stitch more than I diamond paint, but I started off cross stitching and then found diamond painting looking for cross stitch patterns. And so there's the guilt behind not also, dedicating myself to
Cross
some
stitch harder too.
cross stitches. Definitely not harder. It's not harder at all. Even the fractionals, they're not hard. They're just, knowing which fraction you're on. Are you doing a quarter stitch, a 3/4 stitch? Are you, one strand of this color, one strand of that color? I mean, I don't
I
know.
like my hair here better than my hair today. So this is when I was this picture was taken in 2019.
2019. Okay. Angie, I've completed altogether, I think 40 something diamond paintings. Or those are probably for 2021, 2022. 40 something. For 2018, I lost count. 2018, 2019, 2020. I think I was averaging about 20 to 25. They did include some of the smaller ones because I had like 30 by 40s in there. I had a lot of 40 by 50s and things. But across 2020, one and 2022.
Don't I look better without glasses?
Is something wrong with Lizzie? what, what's wrong? What the hell? I'm in the Twilight Zone. We talking your favorite topic, and you like, oh, look at these blemishes.
It's because we're at war right now. We're trading war, don't you know?
Something wrong with you. But I do. I have I've completed 4 Chuck Pensons, Angie. Oh my goodness. Melinda says I bought this same husband a camera that he wanted. It's no, she didn't say. It's also sitting in the closet. It's been there for up to 7 years. So I've decided that I'm going to sell it. I love that. Rochelle says, this weekend I'm cross stitching. I'm going to probably spend hours looking at my patterns and a few hours actually cross stitching. I can't wait. I have the red box from Hats, just gorgeous.
See, look at you guys, like. So dedicated to cross stitching.
You can't say that to the Diamond Painting militia, okay? So that's what I love. I love that I can shop my stash, whether it's diamond painting, whether it's cross stitch, whether it's, I do have some crochet, patterns and things. I love shopping my stash and, reminiscing about whatever I was thinking at the time that I purchased something. And then kind of, saying, I wonder if
okay, listen to you. You like what?
Shopping my stash.
And what do you do when you shop your stash?
Reminisce. I reminisce about.
So you hold the box and you reminisce and say, oh, what a pretty picture, and you put it back.
Yep. I have completed 105 diamond paintings. My nut! Look at you. Andy says,
if you guys see my pile, like I should just do a video of how many I've completed.
You haven't done that? I'm shocked.
I have before, but not recently.
See, Rochelle says I complete 1 diamond painting every 4 months or so, and I'm gonna go with it. My finishes, I love. I agree. The finishes. I think that we get stuck. We get caught up so much on whether it's going to be a complete or not. It's a craft, and for me, the whole beauty of it is just being able to take some time to do something that you enjoy. Gives you an opportunity to. For me, I think about the artist. I think about the message behind, or what I feel the message behind the canvas is. I work on only. I got out of the cutesy stage by probably 2019. And I started in 2018. So I quit buying just because it's cute. And by 2019, everything that I buy had a message to it. It was something that brought purpose, or something like when I bought the I Believe. I did a poem on it for domestic violence. I read the poem at a ton of events. I've been in several DP-a-thons. I also read the poem at 2 different Christmas premieres. Um, and it was something that, just resonated with me. And all that was from a canvas. So I started to see the message behind, even if it's just a lake scene. What does that lake scene mean to me? It's reminding me of peace, zen, and I can picture myself maybe in that scene. Sorry, ladies, I can't stay. I'm freezing and just need to take minutes and cuddle under the blankets. Night, Momo. Get
You'll
you
be
a weighted
fine,
blanket.
better.
I know we talked about that on Saturday, having a weighted blanket. But if you can, Chantel says, I love you both. That is so
Aw,
beautiful.
thank
Thank you.
you.
Don P
We
says,
love
I
we
also
love
shop
you
my stash.
guys too.
That's amazing. So Dawn says she shops her stash. I love shopping my stash. Again, it's just an opportunity to revisit. I do have a huge stash. So for me, it's like going to the store
Yeah.
again.
I think it would be better if Liz went to Vegas and shopped her stash and brought it all back to Canada.
Look at you. She said brought it all back. Like I'm going out of business. I'm not going out of business. But I have a great stash. And when I look at my diamond paintings, almost every one of them, I can kind of tell you like what was kind of going through my mind. Cheryl and I, if you guys don't know who she is, Cheryl Katz and I, oh God, it's been a while. This, I think, was 2019, and we saw a canvas that we commented on someone else's either channel or Facebook page, um, and we both fell in love for our own reason with the same exact canvas. She was describing what it meant to her, describing what it meant to me, and we hit submit. And then we started talking, and this was years ago, about doing a collab where, we pay homage to that feeling that we had when we saw that canvas. And so continuing that thought process, that's what I get a chance to think of every time I look back at one of my canvases. And I have a variety, so it's definitely like, oh wow, she's you know, she has a message here. It's not like a type. So Mudnut says, oh, Momo says, yes, she does have a weighted blanket. Okay, good. Because I know we talked about it on Saturday's show. I have way too many paintings. Oh, Chantel, it's never too many. Never too many. Just a lot that you can share with others. Mutnut says, I'm still here getting some stuff ready for my live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Make sure you guys tune in. That's going to be awesome. She's getting some stuff ready for her live. Listen, I have giveaway parties. You get a painting, you get a So Rochelle is like Oprah of Diamond Painting. You get a painting, you get a painting, you get a painting. Tennis is going to cut out. Good night, Tennis. Thanks for coming out. Yep, I love giveaway parties as well. Again, if you guys already know, I said if I did purchase this already, obviously I have some work to do. I couldn't remember. I just remember it's $109, and I believe I bought 3 or 4 paintings that cost $109. Obviously, I am a Dreamer Designs affiliate, and there is an affiliate code where you guys can shop so you can get a discount. Yes, I use the discount too. Okay.
TF15 for all your needs.
For all your shopping needs. And so, if you guys are, looking, make sure you guys tune in. The link should be down in the description box as well. I love diamond paintings that are angels in black and white, or gypsy, or fortune tellers, or moon goddesses. I'm into real crystals and chakras and anything that connects me with that realm. You definitely should be checking out Captured by Radiance. So that's, obviously an avenue that they explore on their website, and they have crystals and chakras. So you're definitely going to want to make sure. I see mine are in the other room. But she has sent us crystals. She has sent us chakras. That's a good avenue to go in. And Lizzie has a code. It's down in the description box also. Tell her your code so she can head over.
Lizzie 22.
Lizzie 22, capturedbyradiance.com. So make sure you head over there if you're, still interested. I think that was good that you mentioned that. Now, I know that you guys know we extended Love is in the Air by a week. We are going to run the wheel. Lizzie wants to run it Friday. So give me till Saturday. And the reason that I say that is because the wheel is going to be ran on a mobile device. It's not going to be run during a live like we did the last two times. It does make it a little difficult for me then to get the wheel up on our Facebook pages, which also feed into Instagram. So if you've been following along and you participated on Instagram, or you followed along on Lizzie's page or my page, those last two wheels, they didn't post yet because I had to go back, watch, and record while I'm recording just that small snippet, and then I'll upload it. Other than that, we still have week 4. That's going to be for a $20 Capture by Radiance gift card. Lizzie is going to give both gift cards at the same time. I think she's purchasing them at the same time. So make sure if you are the winner of our week 4 that you reach out to Lizzie and you provide her with not only your email address, but your address as well, because obviously you get a Pom Pow pen. And then you'll have a 5th wheel. The 5th wheel is for the big $50 gift card to Dreamer Designs. So make sure that you guys post your finishes for hashtag Heart Love is in the Air 2025. I thank you guys all for coming out, for having a lot of fun with us, for all of the grace that you guys extended towards me, because I did take a trip halfway through and I never could have imagined how it would have impacted. Obviously, it didn't have a lot of connectivity while I was, out of the country. That slowed things down. And so we just want to make sure that, we're giving that last week, because we know that
Splish Splash Spring Bash will come out in the bash.
We're coming out in the bash. We're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to be posting on all of our social media. And Lizzie said she missed that. She did enjoy that part of our lives. Our collabs from last year. So we will be posting, back to being extremely interactive. Make sure you guys get ready to laugh, because that's what all of our collabs are about. It was a fun event. Thank you both. Thank you, Billy. I appreciate you coming out. You guys have a great...
It wasn't one of our best, but it was okay.
What I tell you, we gonna have to take you back to Marketing 101. I'm sorry. I never hear Coke say, you know what, 2013 wasn't our year, but we came out new and improved in 20. They don't just highlight 2013. We got to figure you out a little bit. She did that last week. She said, look, the pen is not broken. It still works. Who does that? It's great. My hands feel so amazing when I use. We got to teach you the power of positive communication. Angie said she missed us. Do we post the 5th time now? Yeah, go ahead and post the 5th time, Denise, especially if there's more progress since, the 4th one.
I haven't put 5th or 6th or anything.
Just say, for all the Tay in China, just say that. For all the Tay in China, this is for the big one. I'm posting for the big $50 smackaroo. I want to win it. So I'm putting my all in it. And there you go. Stop that. That's so catchy. I got my Tigger done. He is so cute. Oh, If none, I've been on a bed rest. Oh, that's okay, Denise. If you've been on a bed rest, we understand. Again, this one right here, the rules were there were supposed to be no stinking rules. I've never ever understood how there were no rules, but then they ended up being rules. That's all Lizzie's fault right there. She is mad because there was no control. It was just chaotic. And she
So next time I'm going to say, you want to know the rules? Contact Tia. Because I have no stinking clue what the rules are.
The rules are there ain't no stinking rules.
I'll give you stinker, all right.
The rules are that we come out to give you guys some fun so you guys can chuckle and, pluck and chuckle and pluck. There we go. I've gotten 3 paint gems done while I'm there. We go, Denise, bringing it home for the team paint gem. Those are complete, and all the effort that you put in. If there was 3 plucks, go ahead and accept your reward. You got it done. Okay, so kudos. They're dogs, and I love dogs. Dogs love me.
Oh, cute.
They do. They love me. I have, I believe, a pheromone. A lot of pet owners are saying that they agree, that attracts them. And so they really love me, like a little too much. But I've, told you guys those stories. They are fun to reminisce about. In the moment when it's happening, I think the dogs make their owners uncomfortable with their love for me. So, um, uh, all right. So with that said, we got a lot done this week, right? We're gonna go ahead. I'm shocked Lizzie's not doing this. Y'all know that means she don't have to work tomorrow. So when she has to work, she is not nice. She is some piece of work.
Wouldn't
Lizzie,
you be if you had to go to work?
I do have to. I got to go to work in this room. I got to get this sleep on. I'm still trying to focus on how to get, I need 8 hours. I don't know how to get 8 hours of sleep. That's my job right now, figuring it out. Any suggestions?
I wish I could get 8 hours of sleep.
Okay. Well, you're no help. But that's my job. That's the task at hand, is to get a lot of sleep. I'm averaging between 4 and 5 hours. It's a good night when I hit over 5 or 6. I very rarely get that much sleep. So, other than that, Lizzie, I'm shocked. I, I'm winding it up, and you not hitting the ball out the park. What's going on?
Because you always say I'm mean, so I'm just trying to be pleasantly nice.
Billy says I'm frozen. So if I'm frozen, I can hear you.
Yeah, you need to do something about that internet because you're like putting down like our production here.
What?
Yeah. Last year it was me. This year it's you.
What?
Yeah.
Thanks, Billy. It's me? What? I'm the problem?
Well, you're not the problem. It's your darn internet.
The internet's the problem. All right. Well, you know what?
Maybe if
Since
I go
I'm
like this,
losing,
you'll be.
I can see you.
he can't.
Oh, I can see your name is what I mean. I can see me.
That's a better picture of me, though.
I see me in every dark spot. Like, this is a horrible.
You realize we're still alive, right?
I thought you ended it. Oh my God.
No, he did.
I thought you ended the live.
How
Lord.
can I?
Well,
Don't have
it's
any
been
control. I have no control over the live.
I had no idea. I'm going to go. I hope I didn't say anything. I'm normally not like,
Hey, you're still alive.
Okay, guys, gonna go. Night. Tia, how do you stay looking 29? Angie is being bad tonight. Where is Gail? Angie is turned into my Gail. All right, I'm about to go for real this time because Lindsay didn't hit the button. I thought she ended the live.
I don't have control over the button.